What is up, everyone? It's Kovian here. Welcome back to the channel. Still on holiday, but still pumping out videos. I love this special reaction from Army. Absolutely insane. Yeah, I think the other special reactions are kind of okay. Ooh, that is, wait. Special 3, we are changing immediately. All the special face reactions, absolutely peak. Anyway, today's not about face reactions, it's truly about testing Army, Mystic Army to be specific, in PVE. This is just testing, nothing definitive yet, but in terms of gear, I think in terms of a weapon and a accessory, I think these are the best in slot. I think Rampaging Caracal is very good. She attacks single target a lot of times, so she's gonna be inflicting marked over and over again. And Absolute Music is also probably insane for her because again she is a supporter ranger. She deals some damage. It depends how you build her basically, but yeah, Absolute Music is good for that, for like a supporter, which is the type of army that I have. If you look at like the info here, I went for like a speed army with a bit of damage, like just a little bit of damage, just a hint. You can go full damage, but I guess that would be like a different testing. You can go full damage with penetration set, and it's really supported by her skills. If you look at the third skill here, before attacking, it will reduce the action points of all enemies. That is more of an arena thing or like a PvP thing. And then reduce the defense and then attack everyone. This will ignore resilience. And here's the part. This attack ignores 30% of the target's defense. When you ignore 30% of the target's defense and you pick the penetration set, the penetration set ignores 36%. Oh, sorry, 30%. That's 60 already. And then maybe you can go penetration main stat on the accessory. That would mean that she now has 96. That's almost ignoring all of the defense. And then you can do a bunch of damage, as much damage as like mages do, right? You think like when you think of that type of damage, you're thinking Demi Luna or Demi Aste type of damage, right? If you go into Demi Luna, we know that Demi Luna's last skill here ignores 30% of the target's defense, right? Same thing that army does. And what the calculation I was talking about is you ignore 30% here, right? And then you go to gear, you go to main stat. Main stat penetration is 36. And then you do the penetration set. The penetration set ignores a further 30. And then you just go ham, you just go insane. So I could just move this gear onto the new army, but I want to test this support role version of army. Now she is a light hero, a light ranger. So the first thing that comes to mind is a mono light team. And I mean, mono light teams, there are many ways you can use them. For example, you can try to have a mono light team for the queen here. Maybe it's finally viable, right? You can deal a bunch of damage to the queen here. I'm not sure if I could, but we can test it here, right? We can do a mono light team. The queen is dark, but definitely the queen in infiltration is gonna be easily taken down. You're thinking about the dark tower. Today is the dark tower. Okay, amazing. Okay, today is the tower of darkness, which means we can do a light team, right? An all light team. Do I have an all light team preset? Yeah, this is one of those all light team presets. We have Monad Ava, probably the best healer in the game. We have Scotty. Who would we replace though? Do we replace Damage? Nah, Damage Rakan would be the damage dealer, so we replace Scotty. This does not look like a balanced team. I will do this. Okay. And then we have two damage dealers. So we have a supporter, we have a tank, right? For more shields and supports and whatever. So let's do this. Let's do light. She is a light ranger. and we can put in army. Oh, cool. So the finisher works. You have weakness gauge to start, weakness gauge to finish. Absolutely insane. I feel like it just shreds anything, especially at this low level. This is actually too low of a level to even be considered. But like in the later stages, right? We're talking stage 40, stage 50. This is where she will be absolutely insane in a monolite team. And I think the team that I just set up is pretty good for her, right? She also gets the penetration buff from Demi Dracan. Okay, she's gonna do that. Yeah, it's gonna be a one shot. Again, that just showing how it can be, like a good damage dealer herself. She does second skill, gets into Madala, Madala mode, Madela, whichever. Okay, doesn't really matter. This is not really a challenge, but again, the point is in the Dark Tower. If she's just one, oh my god, that show was absolutely insane. If she's just one of your light characters, it kind of works, okay? And like, let's try to like explain this team why it's so very good. Like a balanced team or a standard team is where you have a healer, you have a tank, you have a support, and you have your damage. Okay, and for damage, it could have been the reason why I like Dracan for damage is because Dracan's chain is this chain, right? It is a companion chain, allowing for army to be the finisher exclusive chain, and then you have a lot of weakness gauge manipulation, right? You have a lot of weakness gauge manipulation, and then Dracan. Both Dracans are companion chains. It just works. If you change the damage dealer from Dracan to like another light damage dealer, most light damage dealers are chain finishers. Like, is she a chain finisher? I don't think so. She's a companion. Oh wait, maybe Demi Luna is just best in slot. You can also slot in Demi Luna. There you go. She takes up AP up. Actually, this might be the best team. Cancel what I just said. If you have an OP Demi Luna, right? This might be the team, okay? You just have major damage. The only debuffs are the ones coming from Mystic Army, which is a defense break, which just helps both Army and Demi Luna deal a world of damage, okay? So you have all the damage you can ever need from these two. You have the best support in the game. Again, Monareva, healer, support, damage amplifier, absolutely amazing. Damage Rakan is also probably the best offensive defender, okay? So yeah, this team here is a pretty good light team. And I think it's best in slot. Can it work for anything else? Of course, you can always go Skyward Tower. This is really easy mode, but what I really want to license is not up, but there are bosses you can find in license. The reason why I'm saying license is not up is my license is on this trial. It's on the Demi Dracan trial, okay? So it's not up yet, but there are like mono dog teams that you can have for that license that just works pretty well for her. If we are talking like old bosses, standard bosses, easy bosses, can you do Grand Calamari with her? Probably not. No, not really. She's not a Grand Calamari character per se, because Grand Calamari needs unbuffable. She does not have that. She just does not have that, and she doesn't deal as much damage as like any other person. So my thinking is so not used there, not used anyway here. Amadeus is a debuff centric boss, so that team that I showed you just can't be used there. It's gonna be a tower situation, right? It's gonna be, okay, you are climbing the tower, which team can you use? This one we are being forced to have at least one fire hero. Do we have a fire hero anywhere close? Sure, let's do that. And then we can see in like a longer battle how good she is, right? So let's enter this very hard stage and see in a long battle. It's not that mono team, but you can see the chain points work well together, and we just subbed in one DPS for another. I'm not sure. Oh wait, I should have checked the gear on my character, but it's fine. I think Earth doesn't have gear, but we'll see when we get into the game itself. This is one of the easy stages, but whenever you are here, there are normally like stages where they're just like, okay, you can only use light heroes, you can never use light heroes, stuff like that. Games like that, you can then just have it in there. As you can see now, she put defense break Madala's up. Every time they attack, she attacks, and that's why a DPS version works so well, right? You see that? Every time your allies attack, she attacks, and she attacks with the first skill, which deals HP scaling damage. So she's just gonna be dealing a bunch of damage. Look at that. Every time someone moves, she moves, right? Attacks, she will attack again. See, Dimitri can't move. She will then attack again because she's in Madala. Oh my god, dude, it's a bunch of damage. Maybe I should look into the DPS version, right? Instead of like this speed version, because with the high damage version, maybe this game would have already been over. I'm just saying, look at that. You have AP already. You can go in because she attacked so many times, right? Then this is her chain follower, even more weakness gauge. That's where the giant thing comes through. Absolutely insane, bro. Oh my god, that was just, it's quick splicing. What the fuck, bro? Wait, she's good. Wait, okay. So let's stop forcing a monolith team. I feel like she's gonna be good in any game. Let's go next stage. Oh, they say defenders cannot be deployed, so we can remove that. I feel like she's just good everywhere, man. Defenders cannot be deployed. Let's remove her. It's fine. We can bring back her, and then we can do double healers. We can do an all light team actually. We can do heat. We can do light. I have a light healer. Where is she? DNA. We can coop in DNA. She's start. It's fine. Let's give DNA some gear. Speed healer. Click that. Cool. Give it that. Take it away from us there. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna jump in here as well. We have double healers, double damage dealers. Let's go. Dude, she is insane with that Madala Mo thing, right? She's absolutely insane because she attacks so many times that it pushes AP or chain breakpoints, and then we guys can like chain early, which is absolutely wild. And also her third skill helps with chaining early, and her chain helps with weakness gauge reduction, which just helps with a bunch of damage. Bro, in terms of world boss, I think she can be like queen of world boss. That's probably what happens. Madala stage. Madela? Bro, I am going to forever butcher that, okay? You guys cannot tell me otherwise. I'm going to forever butcher that name. Best believe. Look at that, dude. She goes in. It deals more. Oh my god, dude. Maybe I might think of making the damage version. The version that just has, because look at that, dude. You make her fast and you make her a speed and penetration hybrid instead of like a pure speed or a pure penetration, right? Because look at the amount of, she follows up every time, bro. Every time you act, you don't even have to be dealing damage. Are you healing? She follows up. Are you dealing damage? She follows up. And then it's her turn again. And then she does the weakness. Oh my god, bro. What the fuck? This is absolutely insane, dude. This is an insane character. Holy hell, bro. Okay, wait. I'm gonna make a review, okay? This is an absolutely insane character. Like what I'm seeing here is absolutely insane. She loses the Medalla easily though. So she's like a burst character where in the first turn after she moves, it's just easy pickings. Right? It's just easy pickings. You cleave through things, okay? Oh dude, I love that first turn. Let's keep moving forward, bro. Let's see what else. What are we supposed to do? we must have one water hero. We'll remove that. We can bring in a water DPS. There she is. Now the problem is that both weakness gauge finishers, but I'll leave her here because she deals more damage. But again, bro, like she's, oh wait, this thing we can't, oh, we can't crit this thing. They are bad here. Okay, this team won't work here because this boss is absolutely 8. Okay, this is an 8 boss. Let's get out. Let's get out. But like we saw how insane she is, right? Like she ends games very quickly. Like if your gear is good enough, like she can move twice and just end the game then and there. That is absolutely insane. Let's see, hard. Cool. Let's see, hard 33. Can we use it in hard 33? Let's do that. The stages in hard are less. 2-star must be deployed. What's this? No mage. Mages cannot be deployed. Okay, we'll remove that. We can do a 2-star light hero. Yes, we can. Feynan. Is that her name? Yes, it's her name. Feyran or Feynan. Whichever one it is. Let's come in here. Feynan. Okay, cool. We can do that, and let's just see it one more time. Let's see how good it is against like hard mode, right? Because hard mode is a lot easier. Like all of these characters are a lot squishier. Maybe we just kill in like 2 turns. Maybe that's what happens, or like 2 turns of army. Like army is 2 turns. But yeah, like she's insane, bro. She's absolutely insane. Let's watch though. I feel like if you have like a great setup, let's say you have a damage dealing army and you have like buffers move before she moves, like a crit damage buffer, crit chance buffer, she can absolutely go wild. Because now I have a fast, she moves first, she does that, right? Which is fine. Whenever they do that, she will do, because she's in Madala's. Oh, she's not in Madala's stage yet. Okay, now she is in that state with the special buff, right? Which we can't get rid of. Ooh, we had this thing move first. It's gonna reset everyone. It's fine. It works in our favor, actually. Oh, she didn't reset anyone. So doing that, she comes in, deals a bunch of damage. 17k, gets counted. It's fine. It's fine. She does S1. She will follow up. Dude, this state is absolutely insane, bro. Holy hell. And like you see that mocked that I have from Absolution. I like it so much. That's fine. That does nothing. Like in hard mode, bro, I don't even know why I'm still. We can do that. She can follow up. Yeah, in hard mode, it's really just whenever it's her turn now, she will just end the game, basically. Yeah, hard mode is just a bit too easy for this. It's for like the very hard mode or like adventure license and irregular extermination. You know what? I'm gonna make a damage dealing version, tester or video, just to see if it can finally make Queen easy. But yeah, like a lot is just easy with this lady, man. She's absolutely wild, brother. She is absolutely wild. I think she's very good. She might be better than base army. Okay, she's definitely better than base army. If you build her like a truly just damage with penetration, it can be very good. Okay, no, it will be very good. It will be very good. From the little that I've seen, I'm very impressed. I wish I could 6-star her. I wish I could, but yeah, we were not that lucky. Okay, we were not that lucky, but if I had the resources, I would 6-star her. I'm very impressed. I will make a formal review for her, and then the formal review will also have a build guide that follows up. But today we were just doing some PVE testing, and really what I got from this is she is a she finishes the game quickly. Okay, if you have the gear to make her pretty good, she moves, the game is almost done. And for this early game easy content, she just solos it basically. For tower, like very harsh, she's very good, which is like one of the late game modes. um I'm sure she's gonna be amazing in license, because again, remember, in license it's just a repeat of the early game bosses, but then they're scaled up, right? They have more stats, they have extra skills. I'm confident she's gonna have a mono light team that is very good in there. In external, in a regular, whatever extermination, I'm sure she's gonna be amazing, especially in this thing. I believe she's gonna be pretty good. Um, has people already used her? I don't know if they did. I don't know. Damn, I wish we could see teams for this. Right, we can see like clear info for this, and then we can see like if people already used her. I think you can, but you just have to start the thing. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'll test them myself. I'm thinking like not even a mono one, like just a standard team of damage dealers can do this. Let's go in. Actually, let's go in and see what we can score. Select this. My highest score was 260 or so. Right. So let's do my regular team. I would have her in there. I would normally have Demi Aste, but Demi Luna has Demi Aste's gear. It's fine. Oh wait, she has debuffs, so we're gonna get countered. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Let's see how it runs. Okay, let's see how it runs. We'll do that as well, and then let's get Demi Aste and give her her gear. Let's do that. Dark. Put in Demi Aste, and then give Demi Aste her gear. Where is it? Demi Mages, yes. That's the gear that's on Demi Luna. It's normally Demi Astes. And yeah, let's go in. Let's go in. Let's go in. Let's go in. We click that and let's see how. Let's see if we get screwed or not. I don't know. Can be anything. My highest score in this was 270 before. Can we get past 270? Nobody knows. It's all guesswork at this point. I do feel like we're gonna get countered because this initial skill puts a defense break, and this lady does a counter when you get defense break, right? Like that, right? And everyone's provoked, so they won't be using their third skills up until the next turn. So yeah, it is weird. Oh, because she was provoked, she couldn't do her second skill into Matala mode. Ooh, okay, no, she's bad for this. Nah, she's awful for this, fam. No, she's awful for this. She just doesn't work. Yeah, that defense break ruins everything. That defense break ruins everything. Like everyone from this point on is just not gonna perform because she did the defense break, including herself actually. Like she's not gonna put in the performance she has to. Yeah, nah. Oh nah, this team is bad. Okay, never mind. Anyway, we'll close the video here. It's already 20 plus minutes. I'm happy with her performance in other late game content. Of course, we'll do more. Of course, we'll see what happens, and I'll do a proper review. But so far, first impressions, very impressed. I have been Kovian. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This is